Hello, welcome back, and if you're new here, my name is Mary, and today I'm watching episode 8 of Doctor Who. It's crazy, we're already over halfway of season 1. Then again, on the other hand, it feels like there's an infinite amount of seasons, so that's not really remarkable. But still, I feel like it's going very fast, this time travel show. Today, I think, is gonna be a really interesting one, because I just watched the previous one and saw a little bit snippet of this one. We saw that apparently it's the day that Rose's father died, and I feel like this show, it's so quirky and lighthearted with the time travel and the jokes, but also it makes you really think about what things could influence the future of the past, and it really makes you think on a deeper level. And I feel like this episode might be really a difficult one to watch, because what would it be like if you have to relive the worst day of your life? And not just that, but that actually something happened that changed your life. Can you change that? Can you reverse that? Can you, like, you know, so many things about that. So I kind of just want to immediately start watching. If you like this, make sure to like and subscribe. As always, you can find the next 2 episodes already over on Patreon, because there I post everything on this channel early access. The edited ones, as you can find them on YouTube, are there earlier, but also full-length versions. So if you like to watch the full episodes together with me, make sure to check out Patreon, where you can do that. All right, let's go.
Tyler, my dad, the most wonderful man in the world, born 15th September 1954.
My dad is born 14th of September. Well, I was gonna say 1954, but my mom is 1954. Okay, sorry, I mixed my parents together. Well, they did too, and then here I am, so.
I'm old enough to remember when he died. I'd love to see you.
Okay.
Could we go and see my dad when he's still alive?
Oh, this hits so hard immediately.
Your wish is my command. But be careful what you wish for.
I feel like it makes total sense if you don't have active memories of your parents, that you crave that. Oh man, I also feel like when becoming a parent, I get so much more anxious about, not just, I thought I was be anxious about my son's health, but I'm also way more scared about my health and my husband's health, because I'm like, I told my husband as well, suddenly you're irreplaceable. Don't die.
I, Peter Allen Tyler, take you, Jacqueline, Suzanne, Suzette, Anita.
No. Peter, what the hell?
I'll just carry on. Good enough for Lady Di. He died so close to home. I wasn't there. Nobody was. A hit-and-run driver.
Wow.
Never found out who. He was dead when the ambulance got there. I only wish there'd been someone there for him.
Oh no, and now she's gonna be the one being there for him.
I want to be that someone, so he doesn't die alone.
Maybe that is safe because there wasn't anyone else around. Oh girl, what are you doing to your own heart right now?
That's so weird. The day my father died. Thought it'd be all sort of grim and stormy, just an ordinary day.
The past is another country. 1987 is just the Isle of Wight. You sure about this?
Yeah.
It seems like such a regular day, right? There's a Belgian song about a moment that a famous Belgian person passed away, a really nice one, and we were all in shock, and a song was made about that day, and it's just called like such a beautiful day. It was such a beautiful day, nothing was going on, and then you heard the news, and like that moment, oh.
Got out of his car and crossed the road. I thought this is it.
No, you cannot watch this.
Go to it, quick.
Too late now. By the time the ambulance got there, he was dead. Can't die on his own. Can I try again?
Oh my god, repeatedly reliving this. Also, like, you see the car, you see the license plate, so in a sense, this way you can figure out who it was, right? That's crazy.
Wait till she runs off and he follows, and go to your dad.
They're really messing with time here.
Oh, no!
Oh my god! Now what?
That car was going to kill you.
Well, give me some credit. I did see it coming. I was going to walk under it, was I?
I'm Rose.
Oh, I have a daughter named Rose.
Coincidence, my daughter's name.
That's a great name. Good choice, well done.
You and your boyfriend need a lift.
Oh, he's pissed off. I was laughing, but yeah, he's probably not the happiest. What did they piss up the time of vampires? Is she gonna see herself as a young kid? He's so like waiting for her to ask what's wrong.
When we met, I said, travel with me in space. You said no. Then I said, time machine.
It wasn't some big plan. I just saw it happening and I thought, I can stop it.
Do we not have thought about the consequences?
And I picked another stupid ape. I should have known. It's not about showing you the universe. It never is. My entire planet died. My whole family. Do you think it never occurred to me to go back and save them?
But it's not like I've changed history. Not much, I mean...
Well, he seems to be inventing a lot of stuff, so...
The whole world's different because he's alive.
What, would you rather him dead?
I'm not saying
No,
that.
I get it. For once, you're not the most important man in my life.
Let's see how you get on without me then. Give me the key.
Wait, but is she supposed to stay here? Isn't she double here now? Like a younger version?
You'll be back in a minute. Will you hang around outside the TARDIS waiting for me? And I'll make you wait a long time.
Like she has nowhere to go, right? Because this guy doesn't know her as his daughter. Okay, something is pissed off. What the hell? What just happened?
Don't worry about him. Couples have rows all the time.
We're not a couple. Why does everyone think we're a couple?
Well, I would know you guys holding hands all the time.
Stop! Right there.
What if he starts flirting with her?
Right, are we off?
So that wouldn't be a mixed signal at all.
Absolutely not.
Shouldn't she wear something? Yeah, for a wedding, something else.
There's so many people missing. I don't think something's gone wrong.
Maybe it's a godsend. You don't have to go through with it, not these days.
Why
Live
would
in
he-
sin for a bit.
Dad.
In 10 years' time, you'll turn around and say, if only I could turn the clock back.
On your wedding day! If he would ditch me on my wedding day, I would not live in sin for 10 minutes with him after that. I'd be like, goodbye! Oh no. Okay, things are really messed up.
But I thought you were a proper businessman in there.
I wish. I'd do a bit of this, bit of that. A straight play.
Oh no.
I'll shoot me down in flames. You're not related to my wife by any chance, are you? What, Jackie? Do you know her?
She said she'd pick the most fantastic man in the world.
Must be a different Jackie then. She'd never say that.
It's horrible that you feel that way. But also it's so nice to hear that Mom talked so good about him. The sad part is that she's discovering that he's just a regular guy.
Watson, come here. I need you. Watson, come here. I need you.
Half the guests haven't turned up. You're better off not being here. It's a disaster in the making.
Why is he laughing?
No, in this case, knocked her up is a phrase I'd use.
We told you the bride before the wedding. It's bad luck. Bad luck when you met her.
Wow, imagine that's your father-in-law.
I'm here. Stop your belly aching. Take Rose a sec, will you?
Oh, baby Rose.
Why don't you just ask whether Dad got to?
Oof. You'd also just be joking, right? Is that the same guy?
Is that a car? Same one as before.
There's so many questions I have, right? What if there's some kind of fate as well, where even if you would save him, that he will still die? Like you can't change it?
Here he is, the accident waiting to happen. You'd be late for your own funeral, and it nearly was.
It's lovely. Your hair's lovely.
This is you.
What was it last time?
I didn't even know her. She was a cloakroom attendant. I was helping her look for my ticket.
Were you playing around?
What do with you what he gets up to? What does he get up to?
Oh no, you shouldn't know.
But you are that stupid.
Can we keep this stuff back home, just for now?
What with the rest of the rubbish? Did he say he's this big businessman? Because he's not. He's a failure. Born failure.
This is hard to watch.
Stop it. You're not like this. You love each other.
I don't know what to say. This is so sad. I think it's super sweet of Jackie to have raised Rose, telling her that her dad was a lovely man, good businessman. I can imagine also if somebody passes away that you start to change how you thought about them and forget the bad things. This is really scary. Like, I'm really wondering how this is going to tie in with everything else.
I've had enough of all your daft schemes. I never know where the next meal's coming from.
Get it right, love. One day soon, I promise you, I'll get it right.
They do love each other. Oh, she's pregnant. Actually knocked up. Holy. That bit. I really hope there's not a baby in there. It's just like swinging upside down. Yikes! Oh, the noises! screamed it away. Rose is not having a good time. Oh.
What are you jabbering on about time?
Oh, I might have known you'd argue. Jackie.
You're just like your daughter.
I've waited a long time to say this. Jackie Tyler, do as I say. Go and check the doors. I should have done that ages ago.
Watson, come here. I need you.
That's the very first phone call. Alexander Graham Bell.
Alexander! Bell is Alexander? Oh, my boy's called Alexander. I'm gonna mention it every single time.
Time's been damaged, and they've come to sterilize the wound by consuming everything inside.
Is this because...
Yeah.
Is this my fault?
Yeah. It's even harder when he doesn't say anything. Sometimes it's crazy how not saying anything can hurt more than actually being like, yeah, it is your fault. Damn, like, ooh. Oh. Oh. It's interesting because the only reason why you would be okay with letting things play out as they were playing out is because it's him or everybody else.
It's not important. Don't worry about it.
Which sucks, right? Damn. Woo!
It's not yours. What do you mean this is your fault?
Everything.
Hard to explain.
I gave you my car keys. Give your keys to a complete stranger.
Oh.
I trusted you. The moment I met you, I just did. A wound in time. You called me Dad. See, in my eyes, Jackie's attitude.
Oh. Oh.
You're my Rose. You're my Rose growing up.
Oh, don't you interrupt this moment.
Can you save us?
Who are you two then?
Stuart Hoskins.
Sarah Clark.
And one extra? Boy or girl?
I don't want to know, really.
I feel like in that year, did you already know? No, right?
How did all this get started?
2 a.m.
Street corner.
I took her home.
Wrote his number on the back of my hand.
Never got rid of her since. My dad said...
Oh,
And I know we're not important.
Who said you're not important?
that's awful.
I've travelled to all sorts of places, done things you couldn't even imagine, but street corner, 2 a.m, getting a taxi home. I've never had a life like that. Yes. I'll try and save you.
I decided I like you too.
Rose grows up and she's you. That's wonderful. I mean, I suppose I thought that you'd be a bit useless, what with my useless genes and all, but...
That is awful. Why do you make a child if you think they're gonna suck because you suck? Not that you need to feel like you're amazing, but maybe like neutral.
Did you know these things were coming?
No.
He doesn't know yet
God, I don't know, my head's spinning.
that he's supposed to be dead.
What's the future like? What am I like? Have I gone grey?
See, oh, I can't stand this episode.
Mickey!
Do you know him?
What?
Me and Rose were just talking.
Oh, yeah, talking. Well, the world comes to an end. What do? Cling to the youngest blonde.
You must be so pissed off. I get it though. I'd be really upset if my husband was sitting there with a young blonde.
Come on, Mick.
So weird.
You can't tell her.
Why?
Where I come from, Jackie doesn't know how to work the timer on the video recorder.
I showed her that last week. Point taken.
Things don't change.
You're not going to bring about the end of the world, are you? Are you? Jackie gave her to me to look after. How times change.
That's funny.
No. Don't touch the baby. You're both the same person. That's a paradox, and we don't want a paradox happening. Not with these things outside. Any disturbance in time makes them stronger.
It's weird enough already.
Can't do anything right, can I?
Since you ask, no. So, don't touch the baby.
I'm not stupid.
You could have fooled me.
Rough times.
All right. I'm sorry.
It's difficult because what she did is so wrong, but so understandable too.
Between you and me, I haven't got a plan. No idea.
Uh-oh.
The entire Earth's been sterilised. This and other places like it are all that's left of the human race.
Like, this is the wound and this just needs to all be cleaned out, and if they make it out...
There used to be laws stopping this kind of thing from happening. My people would have stopped this, but they're all gone.
You're here?
Tell me you're sorry.
I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, you're friends again.
If
It's the TARDIS key.
Okay.
It's telling me it's still connected to the TARDIS.
Will it be summoned then?
Just need to do a bit of charging up.
I have no clue what's going on, but I'm so glad he's got a plan. If you're Jackie, you're there, I'd be scared shitless because you're also there with your baby. If I were her, I think I would be holding Rose every second of this moment.
You hadn't been there to save me.
That was just a coincidence. It's amazing.
I think she's not gonna tell him.
Am I a good dad?
You told me a bedtime story every night when I was small. You were always there. You never missed one.
She needs to make things up now.
You never let us down. You were there for us all the time. Someone I could really rely on.
This sucks so much because she never had these things and she deserves to have these things. Oh my god. That's so awful how he thinks about himself. Like maybe he is or was a lousy dad, but still. Oh, thank god she's holding Rose.
When time gets sorted out.
Everybody here forgets what happened. The thing that you change will stay changed.
You mean I'll still be alive?
What?
Though I'm meant to be dead.
Did you just figure it out because her story didn't make sense?
I was so useless I couldn't even die properly. Now it's my fault all this has happened.
This is my fault.
No, love. I'm your dad. It's my job for it to be my fault.
Her dad? How are you her dad? How old were you, 12? Oh, it's disgusting.
This is not helping anyone.
This is Rose.
She's given my daughter a second-hand name. How many are there? You call them all Rose.
Oh, for God's sake, look!
No. Why did you... Lady girl, why did we take the baby?
I'm the oldest thing in here.
What do we do if he's dead? And it's not glowing, so does that mean the connection got broken? I would never be a hero, right? I would just give up and be like, goodbye, y'all. This little song is so pretty. I feel like he's gonna figure it out and be like, what if I just jump in front of the car or something like that?
The doctor really cared about you. He didn't want you to go through it again. Not if there was another way. The car that should have killed me, love. Yeah, the doctor worked it out way back, but he tried to protect me. Who am I, love?
My heart. They need to say goodbye now. He needs to say goodbye to his wife and kid. Oh.
You gotta survive. You gotta bring up our daughter.
All by herself, right? It's so rough.
I never read your bedtime stories. I never took you on those picnics. I was never there for you.
I will save you now.
But I can do this for you. I can be a proper dad to you now. I've had all these extra hours. No one else in the world has ever had that.
I've been thinking that a lot during this episode.
So, come on. Do as your dad says. You're gonna be there for me, love. Thanks for saving me.
Oh god.
Goodbye, love.
Oh man.
Go to it, quick.
Oh, she can be with him now. So he doesn't die alone. Yeah, having him die in your arms is very good for your mental health, I guess.
The driver was just a kid.
He waited for the police. Wasn't his fault. For some reason, Pete just ran out.
Oh.
People said I was this girl. Peter Allen Tyler, my dad, the most wonderful man in the world, died 7th of November, 1987.
Wow, okay, that episode was so good. I think this was my favorite episode so far because it had the combination of still being like the funny humor all the time combined with this insanely heavy topic of losing a parent, and especially because she lost him when she was so little and she didn't get to know him, and then Jackie had to raise her all by herself. And I feel like just there's such a different thing between hearing that story from her and actually seeing it play out, and then also how her mom said all these lovely things about him. And then I've been constantly thinking to this episode that I can imagine that if people have lost their parents so young that they would give so much to just have them a couple of hours more than what they did. And she was so young, like she had no memories of him, and then be able to give him a hug, have a conversation with him. Oh, how that must pull your heartstrings. And you just feel for her, right? Because now you know this. And even like you knew him before, but now you know. And it does change a lot of how you look at her and how you look at Jackie. And it's so silly because it does make you think. You see them fight and being snarky to each other, but you would never want that person to die and then regret that you had those snarky moments and that maybe you wish you had been nicer to each other and all of that, because you never know when it's gonna end. And oh my god, I cannot think about losing my husband right now, and I have this little kid that would not know him. Oh, awful. Anyway, it's funny because my husband and my baby just got home, so I just heard them. I need some hugs. This was a really good episode. I feel like, yeah, very impactful. Other ones make you think as well, but this one pulls your heartstrings in a way that I did not expect. And it's, yeah, nice that you heard him say, like, the doctor knew from the beginning that Peter had to die again, and he was actually giving her the time to spend with her dad. This makes you immediately want to call your parents, right? Hello! And they're like, are you okay? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this reaction. I'm a mess. I hope you enjoyed this reaction. If you want to see the next two, you can find us over on Patreon, edited, but also full length. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you the next one. Bye.